Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you my favorite hamstring glute stretch. All you're going to need is a band. This is a band from Rogue Fitness. It's a green one. I think it's somewhere around 40 to 60 pounds of resistance. As long as it doesn't give too much and it's not too much of a resistance, it will be perfect for this stretch here. So you'll be getting down on the ground here, and this is the most important part, is actually strapping the band onto your foot, because we do need to get dorsiflexion of the foot in this stretch here. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to claim this on video. I don't think anyone has done it the way I've done it. So we're going to call it the Tran way to do it. So I'm going to have you go the band around the Achilles, so the back of the ankle here. You're going to cross it over. It's going to cross over in front of these shoelaces. And then from there, it's going to cross behind the balls of your feet, just like that. And you'll notice that it will kind of look like this mount here. And this is really important because when we do give it a slight pull, it will dorsiflex the foot. And this is going to be really important because when you dorsiflex the foot, the calves lengthen. And when the calves lengthen, the hamstrings lengthen. And so it makes it a little easier for us to kind of identify where the tightness is at, what's the compensation pattern here, okay? So from this position here, I'm gonna have you just lay down and you're gonna slowly bring the foot up here, okay? So in this position, all I'm really focusing on is a couple things. Number one, I wanna make sure that the hips are on the ground. We don't want the hip to like rotate upwards or one butt cheek is off the ground. We want both butt cheeks to be on the ground, both hips to be on the ground. From this position, don't focus on how high you could bring the leg. Focus on the chain effect, meaning that when your foot dorsiflexes, so when you bring the toe towards you, do you feel your calf? When you do feel the calf, then after that, do you feel their hamstrings? If you just feel the hamstrings, most of the time, you're probably just bending through the knee, just like this. So when we do focus on this here, is like dorsiflexion of the foot, then the calf, then the hamstring. That's really all we really need, because then the quality of the stretch is better. So we have number one, the hip. Number two, the chain effect or the sequence of the foot, right? The ankle dorsiflexion, the calf, and the hamstrings. From this position here, you'll be grabbing the same side, so it's called ipsilateral. So right arm, right leg. If you're doing the left side, left arm, left leg. From here, you'll take the opposite arm and you'll reach down to the ground and you'll hold yourself stable just like this here, okay? From this position here, once you kind of hold this position for somewhere around 30 to 45 seconds or so, you can slowly bring it up. I would say focus on 2 to 3 checkpoints. So if there are checkpoints down here, focus on the next one and the next one, but don't go more than that, because most of the time you'll kind of overwork it, or you're probably just compensating at that point. So from this position, once you finish the 3 levels or the 3 checkpoints here, I want you to bring the leg across the center line of your body. So that's gonna look like this. So in this position, I'm gonna move my right foot towards the camera. So from here, you'll notice that now where your glutes are gonna come into play. You're gonna look at the outside of the glute. You're gonna look at the outside of the hamstring come into play here. Now from here, you'll notice that I just switched, because since my leg is moving towards the camera, my body's gonna wanna do one of these here. So what we wanna do is counterbalance that. So you're gonna switch hands. Now put the other hand this way so you don't fall over. And now you can allow your foot to come towards the camera or come across the center line of your body here. And so like we talked about earlier, we're gonna go 3 checkpoints or 3 sequences. So we're gonna look at hip, hamstring, calf from this position. So first one was going up, the second one is coming across the body here. So this is focusing on your breath, focusing on the muscles, focus on balancing. And so again, we're gonna aim for 30 to 45 seconds and kind of just go into that. And so let's pretend that I sped this up to the 3 positions. If you want to now move into the adductors here, you can now move your foot away from the camera, so away from the center line of your body. So we would just need to switch hands here, and then the other hand is now back on the ground, because now we're gonna move the foot away from the center line of our body. So it's gonna look something like this. And the reason why we want to go with the hand switch is actually because if we went this way, our whole body would fall over this way. Okay, so you just got to be really careful with that one. This is kind of one of those things that it is kind of funny if you do mess it up, because you end up like on your side or face down or something like that. So we're gonna go plant in the left arm here. You're gonna reach out to the right side here, and you'll slowly start feeling an adductor stretch here. Not as much as the hamstrings or the glutes, just because it is a stabilizing muscle group that allows the foot to move away from the center line of the body. So we're just gonna kind of hold that, breathe through it, right? If it is too tight, you're probably going too much. So you should be able to breathe through these positions. So breathe through it, 30 to 45 seconds. And then when you're finished here, you can move a little bit further. So think about 1, 2, 3 checkpoints here. And whenever you're finished, bring it back in line with your hip joint. And for you to get out of this position, the easiest way for you to get out of this position is actually just by bending the knee. And so this softens the tension in the hamstring, the calves, and the foot. And once you're finished, if you're able to, you can crunch up and kind of unlatch yourself. If it's easier, you could just roll over to the side and then untangle yourself just like this, and then repeat to the other side. I hope that helps. I'll catch you guys next time. If you like this video, click the like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.